Hey, you guys, it's Frank the Tank, and that was the Paradox 5. So, there are a couple things I want to discuss before I get to the ball itself. So, number one is what was missing in the video. I'm sure you guys noticed it. The PBA commentary bits that I usually add into my videos, you know, like when I get 4 in a row, 5 in a row, 6 in a row, or when something crazy happens, they went missing in this video. And the reason for that was because I couldn't really edit them in there because. This video had been stashed in my computer for quite some time. I just never got around to finishing it because, you know, all the new stuff that would keep coming out, and I would end up turning that into priority and stashing this one aside. And yeah, it just got to a point where I could never even, you know, I would never finish it. You know, I would just keep putting it aside, and you know, here we are now. And I was like, enough is enough. I gotta finish this one, and I gotta get it out there. I mean, you can't really blame me for keep setting this one aside. I mean, this ball, they don't make it anymore. It's discontinued. I know how some of you feel about the discontinued stuff. You'd rather see the new stuff over the old stuff. So, yeah, that was, and also, you know, this video, when I finally got back to, you know, finishing it, it was already edited to a point where I couldn't really add anything more into it. So I was like, screw it. I'll just leave it as it is, add some, you know, a couple of finishing touches on it, and that is that. So, yeah, my apologies for that. But the good thing is that this video, and I do have the Idle Synergy Part 2, they're both laid out this way with the classic layout, you know, like I used to do my videos, and with the secondary camera in the corner, in the top right corner, I think. Yeah, that video, this video and that video should be the last time you guys see that classic layout. I know it's not that great. I know the newer layout is a lot better. You can see a lot more, especially you can see the ball going down the lane better. So yeah, after that, that should be the last time you ever see that classic layout. So yeah, I think that's it with that. So another thing that I want to talk about is what is to come. So the hyped hybrid and the hyped pearl. I did finish those. I'm currently putting finishing touches on that right now. So after this video, you will see the hyped series, and then after that will be the Idle Synergy Part 2, and then after that will be the Electrify Solid. I still need to get the Electrify Solid finished. I haven't been able to film it due to some unfortunate setbacks at the lanes. Their machine that oils the lanes broke, so I haven't been able to really go to the lanes to bowl. I mean, I know I could just go somewhere else, but that place is honestly the only place that is actually like good. So I've been having to really wait. So and not only that, you know, for some reason it took forever to get the ball shipped in. But nonetheless, I got it. All I got to do is just film it. So that is what you guys will be seeing. So expect that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I guess now we can start talking about the ball itself. So the Paradox 5. Now, this was actually kind of accidental. I was never meant to get this ball. Here's what happened, okay? What I was really going after was a Paradox Red because I've been told a lot of things about the ball, even though by the time I was told about it, it was already discontinued. But, you know, I heard a lot of good things about it. I heard it was a really great ball. It was a solid cover with asymmetrical core. And yeah, I decided, you know, screw it, why not? So I was on the hunt for that, and then I saw a listing on eBay for a Paradox Red. The specs were perfect, and I bought it. And I waited a couple days, and then it finally got shipped in. I picked it up, and I opened the box only to find that it was not a Paradox Red. It was this Paradox 5. So I messaged the seller, and I asked him, like, what is this? This is not a Paradox Red. It's a Paradox 5. And his response was, it was almost like a confession slash apology. It was funny. He said, like, dude, I'm sorry. It's just that I really, really needed to get rid of this ball. Nobody would buy it. So yeah, he created like a fake listing, and then he ended up sending a Paradox 5 instead of a Paradox Red. So he told me, look, if you don't file a complaint, or if you don't issue like a refund or whatever, like if you do a request to get a refund, I'll like knock a couple bucks off of your purchase, or he'd give me a discount or something. And then I asked him, okay, well, how much of a discount are we talking here? And he ended up taking like 25 bucks off the purchase. So I think I only ended up paying like $85, which is like the price of a spare ball. So I was like more than okay with that, especially because at that time I decided, you know what, I'm going to look up how much a Paradox 5 is worth. And it goes for quite a bit. So, you know, I was like, okay, you know what? Instead of getting angry about it, I'm like, I'm just gonna go with it and be like, okay, well, nice. I got a discontinued piece at a good price. So, uh, as it turns out, it was like a blessing in disguise, because clearly, as you guys could see based on what we saw out there, this ball is really really great. Uh, I guess this is an example of what's that saying? One man's trash is another man's treasure. Because this guy, he really was willing to go as far as creating a fake listing on eBay to get rid of that ball. And that, I guess he really just didn't want the ball. He really wanted to get rid of it. He really wanted to sell it. So he went as far as creating a fake listing. And then it ended up being like a treasure to me, because you guys could see I ended up doing quite decently with that. So, and I love the way the ball, you know, I love the way it rolls. I mean, the way it goes through the oil, like readying itself up and then just really kicks on the back part of the lane. It was just honestly fantastic. That thing is fierce. Definitely different from the Paradox Red, even though I haven't. I have tried it, but at that time, what I didn't have the Paradox Red. All I had was that Paradox 5 to work with. But I could tell, like, wow, it's a huge difference. That pearl cover. I know from the fact that the Paradox Red obviously is not going to be like that. It's not going to have that much of a kick. But then again, that's what you should be expecting, because, you know, pearl covers, that's what they do. They react later. They, you know, need a little bit more time, because, you know, pearl covers, they don't grip the surface as good as solid covers do. So they can't really, you know, they can't respond to friction that quick. And but the good thing is that they get more kick, because, you know, they're really, you know, readying themselves up as they're passing through the oil. So that's really cool. And this ball definitely can do it all. I mean, it can. I'm sure. I don't know if it's possible to play the entire part of the lane. I'm sure it is, especially for those you who are lower rev players. I mean, for me, my versatility is not that great. I can't play the entire part of the lane. I know I can like play at like the mid part and then move left, as you guys saw. The ball was fantastic for that. That's for sure. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all I can really say. One man's trash was another man's treasure on this one. So now I guess after this, I'm very curious to know what the Paradox Red is like. Luckily, I have one in my possession, so I will be getting that one out to you guys real soon. Uh, Got to put the finishing touches on that one. I have so much stuff that I have to do, but this one I'm definitely going to get finished and put out there for you guys. And yeah, and we'll see what happens. Um, there's not very much I can say here apart from that, because again the ball was discontinued, so I can't tell you go get one, because it's gone. I mean, the if you want something relatively close to this, I would say maybe try the Strata Hybrid. I've seen it and it looks somewhat similar, and it's a fantastic ball. I love the way it looks too. It looks really cool. I have tried it a couple times. Didn't really match up well with me, but, you know, it was still pretty cool. So if you want something close to it, the Strata Hybrid is still out there. It's still pretty good. So I guess pick yourself one up if you want something close to this Paradox 5. The only difference is I don't know if the Strata Hybrid is an ASIM or a SIM. I haven't really done my research on that, but, you know, you could give that one a try if you're interested in that. So anyway, that was the Paradox 5. I hope you guys enjoyed. So you already have your update. You already know what's coming. The next one will be the Hyped Hybrid and the Hyped Pearl. So be on the lookout for that. I'm Frank the Tank. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was the Paradox 5. Thank you all for watching.